OK, look, you might think I was just bending down to Kate's knee, and look,
Thank you.
I found
I
this.
got very excited for
You might think it's an ordinary whip, but you'd be very wrong. This is every young boy's hero's
doing
prop.
with a whip,
Every woman's
factory
fantasy
person?
prop, of course. From one of the greatest action films of all time, from the
yeah.
series that broke all series. Indiana Jones is back. One of the film star, Ray Winstone, is here with us. It's lovely to see you, Ray. Good morning.
Nice to see you both.
We're going to be chatting to Ray very shortly to talk about the new film. First, though, here is the trailer. There you go, and Ray, who you've got a little snapshot of at the top of that trailer, is here. We only saw a little brief moment of you, Ray, but in a style I've never seen, with quite an interesting scarf.
Yeah, it was a bit camp, that, wasn't it? It's kind of my Clark Gable look, I think.
Tell us about your character and how he's involved with Indiana Jones.
Well, it's an old friend of his. We kind of based it around that. And it's funny, when you get the script and you read the script of Indiana Jones, it starts off at a gallop and it just gets faster. So when you're talking in the film, it's not like you sit down like doing a bit of drama and you act. If you don't get your words in at the time you've got, as you're moving along in a car or the camera's moving past you, you don't get the line in, you know. It's
so
really
speed is the key.
Yeah, it's at a pace, and it's kind of great fun, so you become a kid again, you know.
I would imagine. I might be wrong. You've done all sorts of fantastic films over the years, but actually getting that phone call from Steven Spielberg, or actually getting the script that says Indiana Jones for... Is that still quite exciting? Do you still get a thrill when you think this is...
Well, I never really saw myself in an Indiana Jones film, you know, so... It's a film that my kids can go... Well, both of them have grown up there, but I've got a little one who's 6 and she can watch this, you know.
For the first time.
You know, yeah, so... I remember the first, when the script came across, a fella flew across from America with the script. And
secure.
Yeah, and he came in and he said, I've got to sit there while you read it. I said, well, you can't do that. So I put a film on, made him a cup of coffee while I read the script, and then had to give the script back.
Which film did you give him? Was it an old Ray Winstone number?
An old one, yeah.
Something for him
to
enjoy.
Warzone, I gave him that. A little bit of reading on the way home.
So it's, I mean, a great cast, of course, working alongside Harrison Ford. The two of you play archaeology friends, sort of thing.
Yeah, old friends, yeah.
And has he still got... A lot was made about, you know, the fact that it was 19
He's unbelievable with the whip. I mean, he can hit 30 yards away with a whip.
Actually,
I mean, he can do that, you know.
Is he a nice man?
I loved him bits, and you know, you kind of hope these people live up to what you want them to be, and he does. He was a pleasure to work with, as was the rest of them, little Shia LaBeouf and that, you know. Who plays
the young guy in it? Is there a suggestion that he might be a long-lost son of Indiana Jones?
I can't tell you that, I'll have to kill you.
Which you can do now you've been in Indiana Jones.
You don't know, that's the thing about it, you know. I like the idea of this kind of keeping it quite secret and that, and keeping people guessing, so... You know, you never know what my character is in it either.
Quite, I was going to say, because it adds to the mystery. What we do know is Kate Blanchett plays the villain.
Yeah, well, she's, to me, she's the greatest actor in the world, I think, Kate, you know?
Do you?
Yeah, and she really pushes the boat out on this one. She was quite funny to watch, actually.
And she's got this black wig, and she's running around shouting at all you boys.
Yeah. She looks great in it, you know.
And you were in recently because Beowulf came out, which did fantastic.
I looked great in it,
You
didn't I?
did look very good. Did you see Ray?
Did you, Jonathan Ross have a go at me the other night?
No, what was he saying?
Yeah, she's all right, Wathy had a go at me the other night. That's fine, I know where he lives.
Because you obviously were computer-generated hero Beowulf, but it was you, as we know.
Well, yeah, it's funny because people kind of think it's like a cartoon or a character, but you actually, you go in and you do all the acting.
Yeah, you do the whole thing.
And then they just dress you and put your makeup on after, you know, it's kind of a different way round, you know.
So you've done that.
But it was a great way of working, actually.
You're playing essentially another action film here.
Yeah.
Is this the new way for...
Well, it's as I'm getting older, I seem to be running about more. I actually tore an hamstring while I was doing this one.
Did you?
Yeah, it was actually... There was a clip there where we were running down these steps.
Yes.
Because all the sets were actually made. They weren't CGI or anything like that. So you were actually working on, like, living sets. And as I leap off the thing, is this picture of me going like this.
Wincing.
Yeah,
grimacing as you tore your hamstring.
But I keep getting these action parts as I'm getting older. All I want to do, I want romantic parts, Ben. I want to kiss. And
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
A nice romantic comedy?
I don't mean with you.
No, I knew that, Ray.
You're looking very sort of sensible with your glasses and everything.
Yeah, well, it was a late night last night.
Was it?
Was Valentine's night, wasn't it?
Ah, were you being all romantic? I kind of was sloppy, really.
I get very sloppy at times. Yeah, especially at 1 o'clock in the morning.
How do you... With everyone, you're my best friend.
How is Elaine? Is she well?
She's very, very well, thank you, Ben. Your family?
Very good, thank you. You're very good.
Winston, you know he's doing this boxing match. Now, you should be doing a celebrity boxing match. You look a bit handy.
No.
Dancer, pretty boy Ben Shepherd, really should know better. What advice would you give him? Because you used to be a bit handy, didn't you?
Just
Ray said to me when he sat down, he said, the one thing, remember this, if he doesn't hit you and you hit him once, you've won. So don't get hit.
So do you want to worry about getting hit?
But I thought he was fighting Lamar at the band. I
But I
didn't know he was a big wrestler guy. I bet you didn't know that either, did you?
Did you think it was just going to be his big hair you'd have to deal with?
I can take the man from an 80s band with a mullet.
Pick up the stall.
And just go for it. Yeah, exactly. No. It's going to be interesting. Although when I did see Lamar, he did look a lot bigger than the last time I'd interviewed him.
Really?
Strangely, he's got bigger. Now, look, just quickly before you go, the Sweeney. Are they remaking the Sweeney? Is it going to happen?
People have been asking me this for years, and I keep going, no, I don't know nothing about it. And funny enough, I was approached the other day about it. And I haven't read it yet. I don't know what it's like.
But is it something you might do if they were to...
I mean, but I think it was done really well once before by John Ford, you know what I mean? But... yeah, if it's good, you read it. And
it's another action part, isn't it?
It would be a laugh, absolutely. And of course, West Ham aren't doing too badly either. So things are rosy. We're doing all right on the sun. Ray, it's an absolute pleasure to see you as ever.
Lovely, Ben.
Good luck with this film. I can't wait to get out there and see it.
If anything like any of the other films, it's going to be the business, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be great.
And I'm really lucky to be in it. So.
Well, we're chuffed
I'm
that
really
you came in to
pleased
tell us all about it.
Keep touching me glasses.
You do. Very Michael Caine-esque.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
There you go.
Just stay with us.